How y'all doing? This is Coach D and it's Code 31. And I got 3 special ladies in the house tonight. And I want y'all to introduce yourselves. So we're going to start right here.
Hey, shout out to Code 31. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I don't know why you just your intro made me so excited. But I'm Chey. I am a co-host of the Fine Wine and Good Times podcast. You guys can find me on Instagram at I'm Chey, Chey with 2 underscores. And you can find me on TikTok at CSmizz at CEESMIZZ. Don't forget to subscribe to that Fine Wine and Good Times podcast.
Okay.
I am Tracy Brown, also a host of Fine Wine and Good Times. I'm a best-selling author. My latest novel, Hold You Down, is in stores worldwide, everywhere books are sold. It has graced Essence Magazine called it the #1 book to read this winter. So if you didn't read it in the winter, it's a new season. It's spring. Go get that.
Yes. Period.
And I'm the third wheel. I'm just Tamika. I'm the co-host of Fine Wine and Good Times. You can find me at Meek _FWGT if you want.
Okay. Yes. And before we even get started, I want to shout out my sponsors for tonight's show, which is No Saleh, which is my last name backwards, which means my parents have sponsored the show for the whole month.
Shout out to
the parents.
Shout out to the rent.
What happened is my mom, she was in the hospital maybe last month, and so I missed 2 shows. So she was like, well, since you missed 2 shows, we're going to sponsor your show for the next month.
Oh, that's really nice.
Shout out to Mom.
Yes.
Shout out to her.
I hope she's doing well.
Yes. My other sponsor, you met her, Hot Granny from Midwest Superb Cleaning Service. I met her through TikTok. I heard they're getting ready to get rid of TikTok.
I hope not. I
hope so.
Can they get rid of TikTok? Like, it's such a phenomenon. I feel
to.
like people will riot in the streets if they try to take their TikTok
TikTok,
away.
They're really trying to do that.
Yeah.
Because I guess we're being informed about too much through TikTok.
Okay.
So I'm the only one that think that TikTok should go?
No, I'm not going to say that it should go, but it's a lot of people like you know what I was telling you about the drinking.
Yes.
I feel like TikTok is like alcohol or a drug for some.
It can be.
Where they never had this kind of attention before, and they
Right.
go viral, and they forget about the ones that actually supported them before they got to the viral
TikTok
sensation part, you know?
Right.
Okay.
And then they start feeling themselves.
How
happened,
far are they going though?
Okay, so say you never been viral, right? And you get on TikTok, and you're so humble after the first 1K. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Thank you guys for getting me there. Then you get to 2, and then 3, then 5, and then 7, and then you can't talk to me?
Okay. I got you.
Right.
It goes to their head. Next
But
thing
you
know,
got to DM them or something?
Okay.
You a celebrity now?
Right.
'Cause see, I'm around celebrities in
Yes.
real life.
Exactly.
So when you're trying to come for me and say, well, I have 7K, you
Yeah.
only have 3.
So,
But I'm living real life, bro.
Exactly. You putting in real work.
My
Don't you
business
want
is
camera?
back.
Yes,
Like-
you putting in real work.
Real
That's
life.
it.
And to be honest with you, ladies, there's a campaign that don't rock with Code 31 on TikTok.
oh,
Is
really?
there now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to put an
Yeah.
end to that today.
It's okay though. Like I said, I don't worry about social media because when
Right.
you see me in real life, it's Code 31 everywhere I go.
Code
So,
31.
but now we're going to get back because the focus is you ladies tonight. So, we're going to start with you, with your book and all
okay.
that stuff. So, what made you want to become an author?
Writing was my passion my whole life. Like, you know how you have that thing you do to cope with life, whether it's singing, dancing. You know, for me, it was always reading first. And that turned into me feeling like, I could do this. Let me create my own story. So as a kid, if we were all friends as kids, I would write stories and make us characters in it. And all my friends loved it, you know. But it's one of those things where you never know if the people around you are saying they like it just because they like you.
Yes.
So when I was about 28, I went to a poetry slam, and on a dare, I got up on stage and did one of my poems called "The Slums of Shaolin." Let
me hear.
All right. If you insist,
Come on.
I'm gonna give you a little taste. I'm gonna give you a little taste.
Give me a little sound.
All right. A village known as Shaolin is where my home is found, where the souls of our ancestor slaves nestle the earth of sandy ground. F Richmond Town, the mansions and all the historic homes. I'm talking about Stapleton, the Hill, the Harbor, now born in the Markham homes. Shaolin's where every hood stands tall and proudly waves its flag. Let's go on a tour of the borough I'm from. Excuse me if I tend to brag.
Ooh.
That's just a little taste.
Thank you. I ain't from Staten Island, but that was hard.
That was hard.
Southside, we gotta do better. Right? Southside, Jamaica Queen, we gotta do a little better. Cause she just came in and she killed
Thank you.
the block.
I like
Thank
that.
you. The audience liked it too. I got a standing ovation. And as I came off stage, this lady stopped me and said, "You're really a good writer. You should write books." And honestly, it's like one of those light bulb moments. I went home that night, started my first novel, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how
that
many
lady?
books are we talking?
This is number 11.
Wow.
Yes, number 11. Just completed number 12,
Wow.
which will be out in winter of 2024. Very excited. Thank you.
Listen, I'm gonna need to chop it up with you because I've been wanting to do a book on my workers' comp experience, on my basketball experience, because you know I had a professional basketball career.
I didn't know that about. Okay, Coach D, that makes sense.
That I was pursuing when I got injured on my job at work, and they just took that dream away. So,
Oh yeah, girl, that sounds like a story. You know, I'm
And then
almost.
when my brother passed in 2009, I took over his basketball team, and it was like, well, you're not your brother, so you can't do it. But if he taught me everything I know,
Right.
why do
Yeah.
you think I
Just
can't
as
do it?
good.
So
Right.
of course I killed it.
Of
You know,
course you
I
did.
took 200 kids that nobody knew. We won a lot of tournaments. I made a lot of male coaches mad.
Okay,
Period.
Give it up for
So
that.
I kind of walked away from that because, you know, the hate was real and
Yeah.
That's crazy.
cheating to win games and stuff.
Oh, they were
Yeah,
doing
bribing
that?
and all that. They do
I don't
be
need to
bribing.
do all that.
In competitive, this is like kids sports.
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Okay, so I coach from age 8 to unlimited,
Oh.
boys and girls.
Oh.
But I feel
That's
like
a lot.
the challenge was more for me to coach the boys.
Yes.
You know why? Because when I walked in there as their coach the first day, they was like, "We got a female
A
coach."
woman, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
You know where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
South Side, right? You know where I'm from, right? So I was like, "Can you just close the windows and everything real quick?
Okay.
Give me the rock." And so I got down in the paint.
Okay.
They was like, "Oh,
Respect.
all right, coach.
Okay.
All right,
Had
coach."
to earn it.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to earn it. I had
Yeah.
to earn it.
That's
But
dope.
like my brother, he prepared me since I was maybe 10 years old.
Okay.
Like he threw a baseball at me the first time to see if I would quit. Then at 12, when I played basketball, he knocked me to the ground. To
Oh,
see if I
okay.
would quit. I'm like, I'm not gonna quit, Mark. But if you do this to me again, I'm gonna tell Daddy.
Right.
That's it.
You only get one
Say it
time.
like that.
Do
I'm
not
gonna
do
tell
it again.
I'm not even gonna go to Mom with it because you already know my mom. She's crazy. That's why I tell everybody.
Jazz.
I'm only scared of God and mommy in that order.
Smart.
And she's gonna be 82 in May.
Okay.
And she still
Still
has all her
blessed.
kids.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I love
Still
that.
scared of her.
Still pop you in a minute.
Yeah, and she keeps the humility in me. Like
That's
when I
wonderful.
interviewed Ice-T, I came home, I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, mommy, I interviewed Ice-T. She said, "That's nice, baby. Go take care of your father. Put the garbage out. Wash the
Okay.
dishes."
That part.
Right.
Okay.
I'm like,
But that's good. You need
Yeah,
somebody
that- yeah.
to keep you
Bring you
grounded
back
like
down.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
bring you back to earth.
yes. So
God
now we're
bless
gonna move
mommy.
on to you, young lady.
Oh,
Yes.
what you me?
The
Little
diva.
Yes, the
No.
diva.
Oh, no,
This
no,
is
no,
the
no. I'm
comedic
not a
relief.
diva.
Yes.
You're not a diva,
no,
but you're
I'm
like
gonna correct
the
you.
Get my
diva.
mic right. I'm not a
gonna
diva.
correct her. I'm gonna correct
So
her.
let us know
You
a little
are.
bit about Tamika.
Yes.
Who is Tamika?
Oh my God, I don't know. I never talk about myself. I don't know. You would have to ask somebody else that.
Who are you?
Who am I? Let me see. Let me Tamika. I'm a mother of 3. I
Yes.
just became a grandmother.
Congrats.
Yes, not too long ago. My friend gave me this opportunity. My girl Tracy gave me this opportunity to co-host a podcast with her, and I jumped on it because I like to debate, as they call it.
Yes.
I like to drink.
Yes.
I like to laugh, and so you know I enjoy doing this podcast right now. Other than that, you know, I live a
just being
private,
you.
quiet life.
Yes.
Yeah, raised my kids, and
Yes.
you know, small business owner here and there.
Okay.
But that's
So
it.
if there's anything outside of podcasting that you could do, what
would
would
it
that
do?
be?
out of podcasting.
Yeah, if you
right
didn't,
now.
if you weren't doing podcasting and being a mom and a grandma.
She's
what
the
would you
director of a
do?
nonprofit. Tamika's being very humble right now. Tamika's being very, very humble right now, and I'm allowing it, because you didn't ask me. But since she's being humble, I'm gonna let you know that she is the director of a nonprofit. She's so humble. She doesn't like to talk about herself, but she is an estate manager. She is matriarch to many. She is a badass, and she's the comic relief on the podcast. You never know what's gonna come out of her mouth. Okay. She's a straight shooter. Yes, she's a dope friend
Everything
and
she
more.
said.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So now we're moving on to Cheyenne.
Yeah.
All right. So you tell me about you.
Oh.
How did we get to this point?
How
with
long
the
you
podcast?
got?
Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
We ain't got a list.
7:31. We got 29 more minutes.
Okay, so I'll start by saying as a kid, I always just loved to be, I'm not going to say the center of attention, but like, I just
Entertain.
I like to entertain
Nerd.
and I like to be nosy. I like to just be around, in the mix, but not really in the mix because I'm shy at the same time. Shy. You get it?
I got the correlation.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I started a YouTube channel when I was like freshman year of college, which was like 2016.
Okay.
And I did it all wrong. I wish I would have known the rules or something because I was getting views. Like even my YouTube is still up there. Shy's Time is still up there. I still have hella subscribers, hella views. And it's just because I didn't know the rules of copyright. Oh. And all of my videos have music in them. I do like music parodies, like I did. I don't know if you.
So remix
Sharkeisha.
all of those. Remix them.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know like it was illegal to post those, and then once you get to where you are, because I could have been monetized, but I can't because all of my videos are copyrighted. So that's kind of why I gave up the YouTube thing. Like everybody's
you should bring it back. Remix them.
tell her that
remix
all
a
the
lot
time.
of fun. I did have a lot of
Yeah,
fun, and
remix
now
all
I know a
those
lot of the
videos.
rules. Like you could tweak some a little bit, like tweak the sounds, tweak the pitch a little bit, so it doesn't sound like that exact song. But it's still up there. Like all my videos is up there. I did a Get Ready With Me. I did. Me and my mother, we went to the Giants game. We had we ate all the food there. It was cool. It was cool.
What college did you go to?
I went to Wagner. Whoa. Okay, so that's a long story too. That's why I'm glad we got 29 more minutes.
Yeah.
Shy's Time.
Yes.
And that's why I want to be the advocate for high school students transitioning to college.
Okay.
Because me transitioning to college, I didn't do nothing wrong because I learned from everything. But it was like my first school I was up in Boston. I wanted to go away. Just to get the feel of it. I always been home. I'm very family oriented. Like that's just me. So I went to Boston. The school was Mount Ida College.
Boston.
Emphasis on the was because that shit is not. Excuse me. That is not. What
They
is
changed
it?
the name of it now?
No, they went bankrupt.
Oh.
And they shut the school down. So now it's just
they're
UMass.
non-existent.
It's non-existent.
Yeah, they
anymore.
owe me they owe me
Literally.
some money.
I'm
They
glad
owe
I
me
wasn't
some
a
money.
senior because all the seniors lost all their credits. They had to do another year at another school.
Yeah,
That school was really
yeah.
effed up. It really was.
Oh,
and
that's
they just got
wild.
Word on the campus was they just got an $8 million donation. The
they
president said, "I'm out of here. I'm closing the school. School went bankrupt. How you go bankrupt? Y'all just got an $8 million donation.
He took
and
the
your
bread.
tuition is
He took
$60,000.
that bread.
Are
He
you
took the
kidding me?
bread.
It's the American way.
Right,
Yes.
but even before
I want
that,
my
I'm
money
lucky.
back.
Like,
Exactly.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's what
2 years of
too.
tuition, cash money.
Exactly, because I did do it. I went for 2 years. I was a dental hygiene major.
Yeah.
And I was really trying to be an orthodontist.
Now my best friend is a dental hygienist, so shout out to her.
Yeah,
Doesn't
shout
she
out to
have
her,
beautiful
for real.
teeth too? I mean, if there is a commercial for good dental work, it's my girl right
So what, you
here.
lost interest in that field?
I had dealt with, in Boston, I'm out of New York. It's my first time out of New York. My mother is nowhere around. I have no family. I have to do everything on my own. So there was a woman who was my advisor at that school, and she basically just threw me away. She gave me all the wrong classes.
Yeah.
I didn't have any dental classes. My friends in the dental, they was doing labs.
It was a
and
conspiracy.
in people's teeth. Meanwhile, I'm taking a damn Spanish class.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How to say teeth.
She
in
didn't have
Spanish.
the she didn't have the complexion for the protection of the collection.
The lady ended up getting fired for
As she should.
prejudicial whatever. Being
Yes.
Yes.
So I was at that school. So dental hygiene, boom. That school went bankrupt. I ended up coming home. I went to Wagner College.
Okay.
private school. I started going there for pre-dental, but then college is so effed up because they put pre-dental like to apply, but they only do that to look good. Because when you go to the school, it's no pre-dental.
Oh, wow.
You got to do bio,
It's like
chemistry,
12
anatomy,
spots.
and I'm not me in science.
Me either, girl.
Chemistry,
Yeah.
dub.
Yeah.
Anatomy, dub. I had to take
Yeah.
that shit 3 times.
Yeah.
Duh. Right? So I ended up, and I was like, I'm not about to sit here in college wasting my parents' money,
Yeah.
all because
Right?
I want to be some
Finally,
dentist.
she said that. Finally.
I switched my major.
Yes.
I switched my major to psychology, and
Yes.
I had a study in a minor in early childhood education.
Nice.
So all of my classes were psych classes. I took a drugs class. I took a child psych class. All of my classes.
Now she
were
walks
psych
around the
classes.
house just analyzing
Analyzing.
everybody.
Literally, when my nephew was born,
Her and my
I was
sister.
like, yeah, he's in the latency stage. Oh, he's in the oral. Like
I love
just
it.
and I like psychology because it's crazy when you're learning it because you're like, damn, this applies to real life.
Absolutely.
And it's just insane. So how I came to be here?
Yeah, speed it up, baby.
Sorry.
I was enjoying the ride, but go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. But it's what, 15 minutes left?
No, we good. We good. He gonna let us
Okay.
slide because it's my last one and two,
Miss Tracy Brown, she did bring up the idea to my mom, and my mom brought it up to me, like, how would I like to be a co-host with them? And I was just like, that's cute.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it. It's not like I only got deterred from YouTube was because vlogging and stuff, you take away from the intimacy of
Yes.
being there.
Yeah.
So like but at the podcast, we just talk and it's us and somebody else
Yes.
is doing the camera thing.
Yes.
So it's like I could really be myself.
Yes.
Do what I want, drink some wine.
Yes.
And like, so I really love it here.
It's
It's
dope.
nice, yes.
Our producer Smoke approached me about doing a podcast, kind of coming from behind the scenes of being a writer and being more of a public figure. So when he asked me, do you have any friends that you think would be great co-hosts? It literally took me seconds to be like, I got the 2 right away.
Okay.
And once he saw our dynamic with one
Yes.
another, because truly, when we hang out as a group, I often say, if there were cameras following us
Oh,
right now,
my goodness.
the views
We'd be in trouble.
We'd be in trouble, first of all, probably under arrest a couple times.
Yes.
But,
Oh, my God.
perhaps deported.
For
but,
real.
I knew it would be entertaining for the people. And it really is just an organic coming together of the 3 of us. And what you
Right.
see is what you get.
Yes.
We just feel comfortable with one another.
And
It's
when
just
did you start the
sisterhood.
podcast?
Last year. So we're a year old.
Okay.
now.
Believe it.
Yes.
Really? Do we have an anniversary?
We're going to have a party.
I think
May
May is
Yes,
our 1
May
year.
is our 1 year
Oh, May?
anniversary.
Okay.
We actually started filming in March of last year, and we went public in May. So it's
Okay.
we're right
All
in
right.
that
Okay.
season right now.
I love that.
I like a party.
I need to be a part of that.
Yes,
Of
you
course,
come to
Coach
the
T.
party. It's gonna be a
Of
party,
course.
party. Yes.
We get the
Yes.
food going. We got wine always.
We'll get you some sparkling cider.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the
I keep
sparkling
forgetting.
cider or
She
wine
wants some wine coolers. We got Mike's Hard.
yeah. Mike's
Yeah,
Hard.
just
Okay.
I'll drink
We
one.
got you.
I'll
Maybe
do that
one.
with you.
All right.
All
All
right,
right,
Deal.
yeah, because like I said, I start breakdancing and act a little okay. Know my limitations.
She just said she was gonna start breakdancing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, I will start breakdancing.
Okay.
We don't want
We
that.
want to see that.
Nah.
No, not yet. Not
Just
Just the pop lock, Tamika. Like we don't need the whole. You gotta
Now,
spit
you
on
know
the
the
floor.
shoulder, the shoulder's part of the
Oh,
work.
that's
It's
part of-
but then
yeah.
you know,
Oh
you
no!
watch-
All right, never mind that.
Yeah, bring it on the wall.
I can throw it this
What you gotta do is you gotta
I
pass
can't do
it to
it.
the next
Exactly.
person.
I
Pass it.
got you.
Now pass
See
it
real
on,
quick.
yes.
Okay.
If you don't stop, don't pass it over here. Bam. Don't come over here with that shit.
All right, so we almost at 1 year. So
Yes.
what would be the pros and cons of doing a podcast?
I think the pros are definitely it's fun.
Yes.
You know, we're having a great time doing it. We've been exposed because it's fine wine and good times to some of the best wines from around the world. Many of them black-owned brands. Shout out to the McBride sisters who are
Yes.
constantly
Our favorite.
featured.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Nice.
are our
McBride
favorites.
sisters.
And just getting to spend time with my girls, I think, are the upsides.
Yeah.
What would you say are the negatives?
I don't think there are any negatives.
I would say I have not. It's not a negative, but
Okay.
it's just like our scheduling because we
Yes.
all have our lives outside of it, and it's not difficult because we have our set thing. But when we have to like do something else, it's hard to get us all like on one accord.
Well, that's
Yes.
because Cheyenne's young. She got a lot going on.
She
But me,
is.
I'm
I guess
at
for
home,
me.
you know, I'm
Yeah, I
basically.
was going to ask you that. How does it feel to do a podcast with your mom
Good question.
And you know, the older generation, because you're smart. Excuse me.
All right, because I feel seasoned. I do feel seasoned.
I like that.
I
like the
feel
word,
old.
the veterans.
All right, veteran.
Yeah.
I
All right.
apologize.
That's, or
All
the
right.
classic.
I apologize.
All right, carry on.
I apologize.
Carry on.
Not
with
even,
the line of question.
OG.
OGs,
No, I like the
Veterans.
vets.
No.
She said veterans.
Veterans. Okay, we can do
I'll
that.
even take auntie, but older just sounds.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no.
Is season better?
Seasoned is great.
Okay.
Season.
Lil
I'm
Lowry's
seasoned.
on me.
I ain't
Yes.
ashamed. I'm 52 years
I
old.
like that
I ain't
season. All right. Because you don't
yeah.
look it, boo.
No, not at all.
Thank you. I want to thank my mother, Dolores Ellison,
Yes,
for
Yeah,
the
shout out to her.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gene pool.
Go on, D.
But yes, how does it feel?
I
Tell
love
the
it.
truth.
No,
Tell the truth.
I love it. Sometimes
No
you
pressure.
hate it. Sometimes there are topics where we just like not clash, but it's just like okay. I think but other than that, we just have fun because this is how we is in the house.
Differentiate. Okay, she still is my mom. She still is my child.
But
so.
Cheyenne is grown. She's
Yes.
26,
Yes.
I'll be 26.
She'll be
Yes,
26.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Good
would
and grown.
say one thing is for not speaking for you, but we tend to talk over Cheyenne a lot, like me and
yes.
Tracy.
Yes.
We
When
do.
we get in, like she be trying to like double dutch in, jump
Especially when
in.
the wine is in it.
Oh.
Yes,
And
especially
it's
when that's
hard.
involved.
When I look back and I'm like, oh, Cheyenne, I cut you off. I know she wanted to make a good point. I'm
Yes.
sorry. So
Yes.
I have to, just make sure I
Yeah, let's probably
get my baby.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
that's we working on that. I'm working to be like
Yeah.
You gotta be more
Me and
loud.
Smoke, we
You
was
gotta be
texting.
louder,
I'ma get a
girl.
little bell as well.
A bell.
It's my turn.
It's Cheyenne's
I
turn.
like that.
Yeah, let me get that back.
Really? I didn't know that.
She needed
Well,
that.
look, you know what? We all need to have our own separate sound effects
Okay.
in there. But
Yeah,
you
I
got the
think
bell,
that'd
I
be-
got the horn. What you got?
It's
The door?
yes, I'll do the doorbell. It's fascinating though to watch them two as mother and daughter because they don't have the conventional mother-daughter relationship. Tamika doesn't son her for the most part. You know, they're very free. They speak very freely to one
Yes.
another, and I think that's what makes their relationship. So if I had a mom relationship like that, like there's nothing I wouldn't tell my mother. Like,
Right.
and they are just very open and real with one another.
Love my
It's
baby.
nice to
That's
observe.
awesome.
Yeah, that's how we are at home. So the
I have,
podcast is just
I have
like
one more question for you about the
Okay.
book. What's your blueprint to making your book since you have 12?
I don't want the reader to ever be bored. So from the very first sentence, first page, I want to snatch your attention and hold
And
it.
you do.
So
And
I
you
tend
do.
to start
You
off
do.
with a real provocative first sentence, or first scene. And then I want to make sure that the drama doesn't, stop. And I won't pretend like it's all me. It's important. We were talking earlier about remaining humble, being able
Yes.
to hear
Yes.
the people around you and the
Yes.
advice they give you.
Right.
So my editor, Monique Patterson,
Shout out.
she really lets me know the truth. Like you get a lot of yes men. The more you do something, people think you got it. They're
That's
like, yeah,
whack.
it's great, it's
Yeah,
wonderful.
no, I
She's the
hate
type.
that.
I love her because she'll let me know. All right, you were doing well, but around chapter 4, I snoozed. And that'll let me know. All right, well, let me
Wake
get
it
back
up.
in there.
I have one of those. Shout out to
Yes.
Jerry because when I was doing my
shout out.
first issue of the magazine,
Yes.
he's like, yo, D,
This is good.
it's not you. though.
Okay.
Come with it.
Like
That's
I
valuable
He said,
feedback.
I need
Yes.
Code 31
Yes.
to come out and like show the world what you could do with your first
Absolutely.
magazine. I'm like,
Stop
right,
playing.
you're right, Jerry.
And it
like,
helped
he
you?
calls me every morning. Like
Love
he
it.
gets in me every morning. Like, yo, D. Then when I did the TikTok edition, everything's falling.
London
Okay.
Bridge.
Is this the
Yeah,
camera?
so he stays on me. So shout out
That's
to Jerry.
good. Yeah. And
Fontello,
Monique.
because I
Yes,
only
you need
wanted to
people
do
like that.
one magazine actually with like all my accomplishments.
And look at
he's
you
like,
now.
He's like, no, we gonna keep
Expand,
going. We gonna keep
right.
going.
Right.
So then God is good. So
Yes,
I'm
he is.
still
All
need
the time.
to help
all
me
the
because
time.
I would really like to do a couple of books.
We'll definitely
But
chop it
before
up.
we end, because this is how I met you through music.
Yes.
So tell me about the music.
Woo. Okay, so when people ask me about music, I just I love it. Like I love music ever since a kid. Like I just love listening to music. It calms me down. It puts me in a good mood. Puts me in a sad mood. You
come from a
It's-
musical family.
Exactly,
Yes.
and it's therapy for me. So for me, making music, my first song ever, it was a diss song
Oh, talk about it.
Can we find out to two?
to my bully in fourth
Oh,
grade.
okay.
Pig
We
feet.
call Pig feet. We call her Pig feet.
I
It was
gave her
called
that
Don't
name.
Mess
Yes,
With
I
Me.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom found out some dirt on her, gave me some dirt on her, so we got a one up.
Okay.
Right.
So it was called Don't Mess With Me, and the chorus went, don't mess with me. That's all I say. Don't mess with me. You better stay away.
Okay.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
But what she wanted to say is, don't mess with
I got
her.
the message. Yeah.
Sorry, did I
Mess with me.
Yes, you can curse.
I can curse.
All right. You can curse.
So that was my first thing. Intel actually produced that. You've met Intel.
Yes, Intel.
Yes.
Shout out to
Actually
her.
he's produced everything I've ever
That's a
done
bop.
because he's like he started it all for my family. Me and my brothers, we
Yes.
all are like musically inclined. Like you know,
You guys are amazing. Like I said, when I met y'all in Staten Island, from Intel to you, to your brother, like the humility through all of you guys is amazing. And we need more of that in the world.
do.
Because like some people I run into,
do need
the
it.
ego on these
Yeah.
people. I'm just like,
Yes.
you do know I don't want to interview you now. Because I'm a boss, so I can do those things.
And what people don't realize is that it's hand in hand.
Yes.
Without the media outlets like yourself,
Yes.
we don't get the exposure that we need for whatever it
Yes.
is that we're doing. So when you have somebody walk in the room like a diva, I don't care how much you've accomplished. I've seen some of the most wealthy people be humble.
Yes.
And then you see some people with 10,000 followers just got the blue check and now they need the red carpet rolled out everywhere they go. It's like, who are
I
you?
can't talk to you right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I said,
Right,
don't call
who
me
are
diva. I
No,
don't know
but
if I
you
like
corrected
diva.
me. We had recently went on a trip, and she kept calling me diva every morning because I was coming out with my sunglasses on, and my
in the morning.
right. So she kept saying diva, and I was like, don't call me that because there's such a negative connotation with
It
diva.
can be.
But you said a diva is like the word bitch. You said it's a broad in total control of herself.
Nice.
And that's when I embraced the diva moniker. So when I say that to you, I say it with the same energy
Okay.
of
Period.
yes,
Yes,
diva.
bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
I
why
like
I
that.
corrected her.
I like it to turn that negative into a
Yes,
positive.
she
Yes, I
corrected
like
me.
that.
We were walking on the beach. I'll never forget it because she totally pivoted my, thought process
For that.
about that. Yeah, it was another light bulb moment.
So, ladies, do we have merch for Fine Wine and Good Times? Do we have merch?
we do have merch. It's in the works. We
Okay.
have some shirts, some t-shirts, some.
Well,
Yes.
guys, I do clothing as
going
well.
on.
Okay.
Okay.
I do a lot.
Period.
I
All
draw,
right.
I do clothing, I do editing, I help people do their own talk show.
How? This
cooking
24
show.
hours in a day, D. Where you finding the
cooking
time
show.
to do all
Right.
this?
Cooking.
Yeah, like people on TikTok, you know.
cook?
No, I don't cook. I was spoiled since birth.
Mommy.
To have a dad and a mom
Fire.
and a big brother that used to cook for me a lot.
Really?
So when I was going to get
jealous.
married, I was going to go down to the cooking school in New York and get my husband. But I'm a nun now. I don't want to be bothered with
nun now.
nobody.
Yeah, she would
I
call
just
herself a nun. She don't.
You know, I've been
Celibate? A little bit?
cheated on and stuff. So, you know,
Yeah.
my focus is now
You got to date
my
yourself.
magazine and stuff. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
You.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I'm a nun. I don't drink, smoke, sex, none of that stuff.
No
So
sex.
Nope. I'm
For
focused.
how long?
We'll talk off camera.
A long time.
A long time. All right.
I mean-
It's my choice, though. Don't get it twisted.
No,
Like,
of course.
touch that
Of course.
kid back.
But you
I feel.
gotta get back in the game. You gotta get back in the game after a while. Don't put yourself on too long of a time out now.
Answer one of them DMs, girl.
Okay, because after tonight they going up.
I mean, they've been going out.
You got your pick.
if you will.
Period.
But nah, I don't really.
All right.
I'm just real
That's because you don't
focused on-
drink. When you come to Fine Wine and Good Times anniversary
When y'all get
party,
me lit up.
when you come to our anniversary party,
when
then
y'all
we'll
get me
see.
lit up, I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
"Yo, what's up?" You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
You kind of cute and all that.
Exactly. Stay tuned.
Is this PG? Is this a PG show, or we could go there?
I mean,
I know we go there on our show. I'm not sure. I know.
When you
Mama's
come to the
watching.
party, watch. Them DMs that night are gonna hit
They're
different.
gonna go blick, 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 blick.
Yeah.
They're gonna say.
I did
"All
want
right,
to say
Cole."
too. for my music thing. I was talking to them in the car. Well, Tag I'm Lit is out right now on all platforms. That's her shit.
Yes.
That's my shit too. I love that song. Also,
is it on iTunes and everything?
It's on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that. Tag I'm Lit with two T's. Featuring Chey, Second Generation Boo, and Alex Wonder. I'm on there. Also, I have a song called OnlyFans. It's on everything as well. It's on I have a video actually on YouTube.
OnlyFans.
I like that title. It's a little provocative.
You gotta listen to it. You gotta get it to hear it.
You gotta listen to it. Watch the video. It's on YouTube. OnlyFans featuring Intel and Prima 777.
Okay.
And Chey. That's me.
And your other brother, he's in the group now?
I wouldn't call it a group. It's just like a family thing. Like my cousin texts me like, "What's up? Let's get in the studio," and then that's it.
Okay.
So it's just like a.
Isn't that dope?
It
to
is
be
dope.
in such a musical family that somebody's
dope.
like, "Yo, let's just meet at the stew," and then you get in there. And everybody's vibing.
Right. That happened. Shout out to Intel because he has opened the doors for us in so many ways.
I run into Young Dirty Bastard all the time. He's a sweetheart too.
He is very nice. Shout out to him. Intel, he texted us and he was like, let's get in the studio. Like, let's go. He was like, actually, 88 Keys. Are you familiar with 88 Keys? That's Kanye West producer.
Okay.
He hit up Intel. He did a few tracks for Intel before. And he hit him up like he wants to get us in his studio, which was actually at his home. So it was very homely. And we went there.
He's from New York?
We were actually in New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give no
That's
addresses.
it. That's all we saying. It's a big thing. It's a large thing.
I wouldn't even remember the address.
It was 45.
Yeah.
But we went in there, and honestly, I was thinking like we just gonna be chilling. And then he put on beats. They started. It was Intel, Power, and my other brother Ray.
Okay.
And they just started freestyling. They took out their phones and they spit, and I'm like,
okay.
Oh, we came here to
Let me
do
get a
it.
piece.
Let me get a piece. This is for real. And I'm like, this is 88 Keys. I'm not embarrassing myself. And I'm over here looking like
you the only girl?
I was the only girl.
Okay, you gotta represent.
I'm the only girl in my immediate
I'm like little Kim says, only female in my crew, man.
Yes, that's you.
Yes, you gotta kill that.
Okay, so we did that, and I actually we recorded 2 tracks on the spot.
Love it.
Insane. We ordered food. I had the best. It was a jerk chicken beef patty on cocoa bread.
Where do we do that?
It was fire. I'm gonna get you the players.
What that got to do with the
She gonna
music?
put you on. She gonna put you on.
I'm a food connoisseur as well. I forgot to say that.
Everything
I am
in the
a
food.
I love to eat. I'm gonna start a food blog soon.
Okay.
Because I take pictures of my food everywhere I go. I'm making them look real nice.
She put us on the
I do my food critic moment on TikTok.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we could do that together. Because have you heard of Keith Lee? Because I'm trying to get on
Keith Lee. Yes.
I'm trying to get on his level even higher. He got his own.
She's
TikTok.
going higher than
He
Keith.
goes
You're going
and
up there.
whatever your food thing is unpopular, he'll come to your shop or whatever, and he'll say, "Oh, I want y'all to try this," and then
he rates it, and he's like honest.
Your store will take off. Like you have a million
food influencer.
So you want him to come to your spot.
If you have something that you want shown or popular or go viral,
the guy.
He's the guy when it comes to food.
Yes.
He'll come on and he'll say, "Oh my God, this is amazing." And
Everybody.
But what if it's not amazing?
He tells us.
He tells you if it's not amazing.
Is that the one who blew up Cuts and Slices?
No.
Okay.
Cuts and Slices
Cheyenne blew up Cuts and Slices because I hadn't heard about them until my girl came through.
Because the line is around the corner now.
Because
and
of
they
you.
act like they don't know me.
It's because of you.
What?
Because
Like
people
they
heard
don't
about it first
know.
on Fine Wine and Good Time.
Give Shy her credit.
Right. It was
Cuts and
her.
Slices. What we doing?
First of all, Cuts and Slices.
We need to
When
slice.
I started going to Cuts and Slices, it was a no line.
Right.
You
Next
could
thing
get
you
an
know.
oxtail pie when they was closing at 10 p.m. because
Okay.
Now what's it like, Shy?
Traffic.
What's it like now, Shy?
But now you can't even. First of all, the oxtail is sold out at 5 p.m.
Okay, so we not getting like a sponsorship from them
That's
for,
what I'm trying.
for helping.
I'm trying to work it up, but you know they getting more famous now. I don't think they really want to look at on me. But Cuts and Slices, you know, if you know anybody,
How they
Cuts
not
and
gonna
Slices,
look at
tell them
Shy?
to-
Come
Like,
on.
Shy is featured in Code 31 Media Magazine. What are we doing here?
What are we
Be their
doing?
ambassador,
What are we
period.
doing here?
I need to be
She's
their
featured in the
ambassador.
magazine.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
love
listen,
that.
Cuts and Slices, we need to talk.
Yeah, cut the
okay?
check. Her name is Chey.
Cut the check.
I've been
okay?
there. I've tasted almost every slice they've had, and I can rate them.
So we need to go back there now.
Yes.
So let's go.
We need to go back
Let's pull
there.
up.
We need to talk to whoever.
Talk to the manager.
CEO,
Can we see the
owner.
manager, please?
We don't want the manager. We want the owner.
Yeah, the owner. I know his voice.
We don't want
beloved.
it. We don't want the middleman anymore.
Right, you're
I'm
right.
sick of the
You're
middleman.
right. We got to
okay?
go over his head. You're right.
Unreal.
I agree. Since they've been on
this-
Good Morning America and stuff,
Yes,
you know.
Lori Harvey and Domson Idris was pulling up there and
they
everything because of
was.
Shy.
You know who was there the other day? Lena Waithe was there the other day.
Oh, and Questlove was there.
Questlove was there the other day. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's really like,
Yes.
you know, when I
Yes.
first started going there, they was not going
It
there.
wasn't like that.
But you know, ever since, you know, celebrities started
Lena
back
Waithe was
But
in
do
there
you
the
have
other day.
footage of you being in there? What you have?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we need to
Absolutely.
put
The
that
first
footage
time
out
I
there.
got a timestamp.
Okay.
The first
to
time I went,
prove
I
that
take
you were
time
the
stamp of when you
originator.
were there,
Get
what
10
time.
I take
slices.
pictures of
Evidence.
all my
I know
food.
you
Get
do.
10
Okay.
slices
you're
and the 11th
professional.
one
It's
is free.
somewhere new.
And you told us about it. Nobody was
you
talking
gotta,
about
you
it.
gotta
Now all
put
of a
that
sudden,
up. You
everybody
gotta say,
knows.
look, I was here when nobody was in here.
Okay.
Can I get my credit
you.
now?
Thank
I just
for
want an
acknowledging.
oxtail slice. Like, what's up?
Can I
Right.
get a free? No,
Like,
She
forget
told
the
us
free
about
slice.
the salmon
We need
Alfredo, the oxtail. All of that
Right.
came from
Sponsor
Shy.
slices, exactly.
We need y'all to come and
I could be
cater the
there.
show
They gotta
now.
sneak it out. They gotta
Cater
sneak
the
a
show.
collab.
You
with
guys
us.
need to
That
come
will
and
make it
cater
right.
the show. It's only right for them to,
That will
to
make it
provide
right.
the food to go with the wine.
We're willing to drop all charges if
I
you'll
like how
pull
you
up and
think. You see
cater
what
the
I'm
pie.
saying?
Exactly.
Yes.
Provide the
Exactly.
food to go with the wine.
Yes.
Exactly.
Fine
Yes.
wine, good times.
Especially
How
when
about
she
that
blew
part?
up your product anyway.
If you look back, one of our first episodes of Fine Wine, I'm talking about the best thing we ate,
It
and
was
it was
that's
cuts
why I'm
and
saying
slices.
they're not giving her proper credit because the very first time I ever heard about it was from her. I followed them. Nobody notable was following them.
At the time.
Nobody notable was
Yeah.
following
So cuts
them.
and
Next thing I
slices,
knew-
like we
Okay,
gotta
there were
make
very
this
notable
right.
people in the building. Thank you, Shy.
Yes.
Chey,
Look,
show them
cuts
that
and
commercial
slices.
smile.
Listen, I'm on their phone right here. Cuts
That's
and slices.
cuts and slices.
I'm gonna need somebody.
Not top model,
not only
cuts and
cut her a
slices, Chey.
check,
Like
but
that.
we need a sponsorship for fine wine and good time. Okay,
Yes.
we gonna need y'all to cater
Yes.
to
Exactly.
their podcast.
Please.
So wait, you
To
said when you were
accommodate
in the
the wine.
stew with the producer that you
88.
had jerk chicken beef patty?
It was a jerk chicken beef
Patty
patty
with
on cocoa bread.
bread?
Yes.
Where they do that? I see.
I got you with the place. It's in Jersey.
Okay, all
I
right.
got you.
All right. We're a little greedy at Fine Wine and Good Time.
Girl, I could talk about food all day,
We're a little
every
greedy
day.
at Fine Wine and Good
Listen,
Times.
that's all
Yes.
right.
I'm trying to
We
travel
like
the
it.
We gonna get y'all
world,
free
okay?
food.
Yes.
Listen, they can make.
Thank you.
Listen, I was
ahead.
on 105.1, right?
Okay.
Shout out to Hip Hop Chef DR. He
Yes.
made a sweet potato pie
Ooh.
with lobster, shrimp, crab, and spinach.
In the
I don't know
pie?
how I feel
Yes,
about that.
it was delicious.
I would bust that down.
Sweet
He's coming on my
potato?
show.
I will
Yes.
bust that down.
When
I
he
come?
come,
Can
we
I come back?
Yes.
Too, if
Okay,
you
because
make
Can I
we
come
want
back?
to be here to let him know if that hits or
No,
not.
Right.
He's gonna
Okay.
bring it. He's
No,
bringing
I
it.
believe you because
Yes, he will.
it's just like eating yams with your food.
Is it
And he's
savory and
diabetic,
sweet?
so
Yes.
all food is very healthy for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
said a
Shout-
sweet potato with
Yeah.
shrimp and lobster?
Lobster
Shrimp
And
and
collard greens.
spinach.
Spinach.
and corn.
And
I believe
corn.
he had it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have
some
it on my
corn up in
page
there.
on
Wait a minute.
TikTok.
All right,
Do
we're
me
gonna
off
check
with
it
the
out.
I'm
corn.
gonna send it to you
Okay.
guys.
All
When
right.
I tell you this was
Maybe you can put some
amazing,
mac and cheese.
Okay.
to the point where I'm like, listen, I have to bring you on my show,
Yeah.
and you can bring all that beautiful food with you.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, because I'm actually doing a chef series, so I'm gonna have them come here
Coach
with the
D.
different.
You need the
yes.
food
You need a judge.
connoisseur on deck.
You
or
can
it's-
just come in here and be my co-host
I
for the
see
show.
it. I feel like
They
you need
begging
a
for
food
free
connoisseur.
food.
That's my word. That's my
All
word.
right, let's do it.
That's my word.
Coach D.
I've been
When I
wanting to
Coach
do
D,
something like that for
you see how they
long.
begging for free food?
Ain't no begging.
Can I come back, Coach D? Can I come back? Can I come back, please, Coach D?
Okay.
I like spinach. I like lobster. I like shrimp.
Shrimp is the ace.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need all of y'all to tell everybody where they can follow y'all on social media.
Okay.
We're gonna go here.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Let me see it. You can follow me at Meek MEEK _FW. Ooh.
See the liquor.
WGT Fine Wine and Good Times. Yes,
On
that's me.
Instagram. Yep.
Yes, exactly. And at Fine Wine and Good Times podcast on Instagram. I'm at Tracy Brown Writes on Instagram and everywhere else.
I am at I'm Shy 2_ on Instagram. On TikTok, I'm at CSmiz. That's CEESMIZZ. You got to spell it out for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because sometimes I got a list.
And you guys on TikTok as well.
Yes, we just got up on TikTok. We're going to be
Listen,
TikToking more.
We
If they
tickety
don't shut it
tock.
down, we're going to TikTok. Yes.
These ladies are on TikTok too.
We on TikTok.
All right?
Doing tickety talks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We made it before it got canceled.
Yes.
Listen, but that's all right because if they do cancel TikTok, y'all can find them on Instagram.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And Twitter and
YouTube.
Facebook.
Everywhere.
And
Facebook,
YouTube.
Go follow them.
And on
Find
Apple
one.
Music,
Apple
Pandora,
Music. Nice.
Spotify. We
Nice.
everywhere.
Right.
You ain't never
They
there.
everywhere. I need to be
watch,
there as
you
well.
listen.
Exactly.
I need to be there as
Oh, I
well.
like that. If you can't watch, you listen.
You can
period.
listen. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're
All right,
I'm gonna put that on a
All right,
shirt.
hold on.
Yes.
If you can't
Hold on,
watch, you listen.
Before we
Find
go,
one a
because
good
on
time.
3, listen, ladies, excuse me.
Sorry.
Bring it back.
Sorry.
Bring it back.
Okay.
Okay, we
Coach
back.
C got to bring a coach right now.
Go ahead, Ladies. You sorry.
Ladies, let's bring it in, all right?
We need that, coach.
On 3, I need you guys to say it's code 31. Ready?
Okay, yes.
1, 2, 3.
It's code 31.
I want to thank the ladies of Fine Wine and Good Times for coming on my podcast. I'm going to be coming on their
Cheers.
podcast. We're going to be
Period.
building.
Yes.
Me and Shy going to be doing our
Yes.
chef thing over here. And these ladies are welcome to come back as well. Whatever you
We
guys
coming
want.
for the food.
They're coming for the food, guys. Listen, this is the last show of March, and until May,
Women's Month.
I will see you guys in May because I gotta heal my knee.
Yes.
But like I said, y'all
Speedy
can come get
recovery.
all these magazines, and Cheyenne
Yeah.
is featured.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the magazine.
Show them
So
that.
y'all gotta come and support the magazine, and all these ladies will be featured in future magazines.
Yes.
as
That's
well.
absolutely correct.
Shout out to S.STREET Media,
Yes.
my home. Y'all should be on YouTube right now watching us. Shout out to Smoke.
Yes.
For
Hey,
the
Smoke.
phone
Hold
calls,
you down
and
in
we
this
just gonna be
stores
building
everywhere books are
Code
sold.
31 Media.
Yes.
Fine Wine, a good time. Get the book.
Okay, hold
Get
you
the
down.
12 books that she has
All
out.
of them. Get
And
all of them.
We will see y'all in May. It's Coach D and it's Code 31.
Cheers.